I did something either with OBS or there was a momentary hiccup in my internet. I do not know what in the blazes happened. Something happened. I apologize for whatever did happen. I looked to my laptop and saw that the things were not stuff that they should have been. So I do apologize for that. Whatever happened. So just let me go ahead here and excuse me. Get this. Let's see. Alright, so let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm sort of formulating this right here. 2, 4, 6, 8 is going to be even these even levels without 0. They're going to be strength only. Odd levels 1, 5, and 9 are going to be dexterity and health. Odd levels 3, 7, and then 0 are going to be strength and health. That way I think can sort of get a little bit of a balance and still pump up, because I know I'm going to need a lot of strength. And so that'd be, 1 point each to stuff, and yeah. So I do again. I apologize for the technical. Just today seems to not to be a. Let me actually show you guys here. There we go. Here we go. So yeah, this is sort of going to be for my reference. So that's going to be 10 levels. That's going to be 4 here. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4. Then 1, 5, and 9, that total is 7. Plus 3, 7, and 0, i.e. level 50, that is going to be a total for, this is, for every 10 levels. So, this sort of thing I kind of got fixed up, so. Hopefully we can make this work. So, let me go ahead and minimize that. Yeah, I don't know what I did, or if it was another one of these technical glitch things. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, today, tech-wise, I don't think today is my day. for anybody watching on YouTube, there, I think I'll just go ahead and do these into 2 parts. This, of course, being part 2. That'll be that way. Things will be easier for me to, well, deal with. Today doesn't seem to be my day. Alright, up here is Landon, so there he is. Explore our territory here. The old saying, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Come on, dude, just descend already. Come on, dude. I can't kill you if you're constantly in the air. Pick it up. Let's go ahead and we'll portal back out to Gadir. The witch? Oh. It's obviously a glitch artifact, so...
Oh, you scared me. I thought you were a goner for sure. Not yet, maybe. So, what were they like? The Hesperides. Beautiful beyond mortal comprehension, no doubt. Hey, wait. Don't tell me. I see you have brought something. Oh, you actually found it, did you? It looks so... ordinary and not quite golden. I don't think that is an apple. Well, hero, I guess this is it. Never thought the day would come, but according to the texts, we have all that we need. Are you ready to go to Atlantis? I know I'm not. Gadir is treating me well. But forget about that. Let us set sail and go forth boldly. No time like the present.
Yay! Alright, so before we head off, because I've had issues with the sound effects on Atlantis, I am turning my sound effect. Here's a good reason why that we need to have. We could use the glitch that we had a little moment ago. We can use that to our advantage because of stuff being stuff. Because for whatever reason, I get when I'm on YouTube with Atlantis, at least, I get hit with a notice about the sound effects from this one dude who's this naturey stuff that for babies and toddlers, help put them to sleep. And I don't know why, but I seem to get hit with that, even though to my knowledge none of his stuff is ever used. And so this is why we're going to go ahead here. If need be, I will hit down the master volume to 0, but that is if need be. Excuse me. And so, for the moment, we'll just turn off the sound effects. And if we start getting, the various needed background sounds, I'm just going to have to go ahead and nix volume altogether. So, I'm not hearing anything, so...
There is no time like the present.
Yes, let's go to Atlantis. Excuse me.
Is it safe? Am I dreaming, or is this really Atlantis? I can't believe it! Oh, we braved the open sea and the whirlpools, yet emerged triumphant! Yes, this must be Atlantis. I can feel it. Why don't you go explore inland and see what you can find? Report back here if you come across anything interesting. Well, look at the geology of this place. It's not volcanic. Quite remarkable. So much to see.
The captain has instructed me to provide you with anything you need.
Let's go ahead and make some sales. Let's see. I don't know why, but the sound effects always seem to, when I'm in this area of the game, I don't know why, but they always seem to get that notice. So
I'm pooped.
welcome to the club, dude.
All your belongings have survived the journey intact.
Yeah, hopefully this will help avoid any issues.
You don't have to pick up everything.
Yes, I do, dude.
101 Electrum coins, 102. Oh, now I've lost count.
I wanted to hear him say that.
If there isn't anything else, I'll be in my bunk. This jungle gives me the creeps. When exploring, it is important to take a break once in a while. You shouldn't let your possessions own you. Or you are our most valued customer.
Oh, wait, that's right. What's his face here?
You're going inland to explore, I take it. Might I ask you to look around for anything edible? The ship's store of food is running rather low, and I fear we might get into trouble on the return journey, unless we can find some fresh supplies in this strange place. Maybe no monster corpses if you can avoid it. Who knows what these will get you? And we actually still have dried meat. Some fresh fruit or vegetables would be nice.
Yeah, that it would. Get them veggies. Get them veggies. Alrighty. There's the portal. Ye old portal. Let's see, this is Outer Atlantis, right? Should be. Atlantis Wilderness. Duh! Department of Duh. I wish I could have the sound effects on, but with the issues, I would rather not have to deal with that. Ah, I did not mean to pick up those gauntlets. Hello, dudes. Come here, dudes. Come here. Of course, we got Clayman. And just leveled up. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and bump this up. There we go. Alright, so let me quickly pull up the see, this is 41, so I need dexterity and health. Character. Oh, there we go. We got a mollusk turret. God, there's this one program I remember seeing on the History Channel a long, long time ago. It was like Life After People or something like that. Or something like that. Being called something like that. Let's see, get these two guys beaten up. Get this guy here beaten up too. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I think it's like called Life After People is what I'm remembering it being called or something like that. Let me see here. go ahead and put this in chat. There we go. But basically, what I remember it being about is where if humanity suddenly, inexplicably disappeared. Where, everything was going fine one day, and on this day, we'll call it X day, what happens is that the human race suddenly think of sort of like the snap by Thanos, only in this case the whole of humanity gets it's only humanity and not everything else on Earth gets to stay. All the birds, all the beasts, all the fish, all everything else except for humanity gets essentially gets to stay behind, and that with the and what would happen to Earth if this happened and the the remains of human civilization, what would happen? Seeing Atlantis here, even though we're not in the actual city yet, is started making me think of that. So I don't know why I suddenly started thinking of that. But basically, it would show. Think of like the ancient Roman ruins or ancient Greek ruins, but on a modern level. There would be places where stuff would literally, plants and all the like would take over, where nowadays, presently, humanity has been able to, keep Mother Nature at bay. Mother Nature would go and start to reclaim what is hers. Come on. I dislike having the sound effects muted. It's one of these occasions where I wish we could have for the sound effects have like battle sound effects, nature sound effects, sort of thing. That would be nice, but that's just my 2 cents. Monster sound effects. Silly baddies. Get rid of all these clay, man. We need to take you back with us to civilization, and then we'll reshape you and mold you into new things. There we go. Here's the path I was looking for. It's like, I know there's a path up here to this, what's it over here somewhere. Gladly take that. You know, I'm just thinking back to the Zeus campaign of When Two Worlds Collide, and how Zeus refers to his brother Poseidon as, you know, taking care of whatever's in, you know, his stuff. I don't remember the exact wording on that off the top of my head, but not hard to believe how much stuff we already got. Take that there, put that there, and this here. Boom. Needed to bring the what's it back up? OBS, so hello there, dude. Mr. Black Tongue. Give me your hides. Darn it. Hides! I want your hides. Gosh darn it! Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Nope. Why did I do that? Dum dum. Okay, right here. I was like, what in the heck's over here again? Oh, jeez. There we go. It's cave, eh? I hate those trick chests. Oh. Snag that rigid carapace. Away from me, dude. Okay, let's see. I don't think I can squeeze that in. Nope. Yes, I want to go to a new location. And I do not want to be picking up loot. Let's head back to Gideir. I want to go say hi to the transmuter. There we go. True was momentarily trying to reach for his words, and he could not remember what the words he needed to remember.
Another one.
Yes, another one. Alright, let's see here. Need to potion up. Got an extra energy potion, don't need. How we doing on health? I'll go ahead and take 2 extra.
Ha!
Let's go over here to the...
Coming here, this wagon held 2 steers of cedar planks.
I do have a rigid carapace. Yay! Want you guys to go bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead here and quickly do that. All right.
Big prizes.
Give ourselves a fair...
Don't be a stranger.
I'm trying not to be a stranger, dude. Ooh, Stormbane? Ooh. Let's see what that is. Ooh. Ooh. I like. I think what we're going to do is, because this adds 1 to Warfare Mastery, we'll go and take this guy out. Set that guy in. Let's go. Before we forget, I want to go
Delivering wood and goods across the Mediterranean.
go ahead and put that there. And let's see, these guys go here.
You will find everything just like you left it.
I'll take care of the other stuff off camera. Come on, loot, come on down. Need to take some of you. And, I'll need to take all of it, actually, and sell it so I can make some moolah.
Celtic weapons from Iberia and beyond.
Yeah. There we go. Made some of
Jesus guide you.
Who guide me?
Yes? Ha! Jesus guide you.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but whatever. Whatever, dude. Okay, now we can pick up that Aegeus. Ah, looks like our little decision here to do such is paying off. You know, having that extra speed is helping out. Yeah. That was definitely a smart decision. Come here, dude. It's definitely helping. I'll grant you that. Clayman, guess what? You done exploded. Come on. I wish I could have more than the gentle, probably soft sound of me spam clicking on my mouse, but I'd prefer not to get a issue with my audio. That venom sac, okie dokie. Hello there, dudes. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the weird fruit. And back to Atlantis Wilderness Hub.
Is it safe?
By Poseidon, what is this? A fruit? I don't know. It looks icky, but beggars can't be choosers, I reckon. I'll send out some men to look for more. With a little luck, this might be it. These fruits would probably taste better if we had some Iberian wine.
Yep. You know, that was true in ancient times as it is today. There are times where some product of a country or region or area is very valued for its taste properties. You know, like wine or olive oil or spices. All that sort of stuff. Silly Aquamancer. Yeah, this plus 24 attack speed. Oh, look at that. Attack speed is way, way up. No wonder I'm doing better. Oh, I like that. Come on, dude. Ziz. Come on. Come here, dude. Like when we get up here to wherever. I've been thinking about the one guy, the one serpentoid who, doesn't want to fight. The Patimoy. And now he gives you the reward for doing stuff for him. There he is. There he is. The only reason I knew to do something is because I was paying attention to my HUD. Nasir. Yeah. Yeah, that duh. Hello, you baddies. It's Clayman. I almost called him a mudman, but was like, wait a minute, that's not right. Hello, Clayman. Yeah, we come on. Come on, pick it. Thank you. was. One of those duh sorts of moments. Silly Clayman. There's one of them. Look at that. All simply because of picking up a better sword is helping me out. Come on. That there. These guys go there. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Time to go vroom. I gotta say, some of the design of these tents is rather interesting. Right, is that a... Ah, that's right, this is the way to the other guy. That's what I was looking for, is this one. The other, Patamoy leader guy. There he is. All right. Went ahead and got all that done. Let's go say hi to Nasir. Come on. There he is. It's like, I know he's down here somewhere. Yay! We got XP. Alright, we gotta go this way now. Department of Duh. Hello, boys. Hello. Scofus. remember how to even begin to pronounce that. Oh, excuse me. But it felt good. Into the cave, into the cave. Yeah, far away all you want. You're not going to stop me from coming to get you. See here. To move one of these guys over here so that we can further move these guys there. Free up just a small smidge of space. There we go. Ah, dust is cool. We're going to free up just a little bit more. Organizational OCD. Organizational OCD. Go ahead here. We're going to head on out to sell our loot.
Look at them.
Come on. There we go. Our XP boost just ran out. Nope. Good timing on its part.
Enjoy.
Sturdy chests made from our famous cypress wood.
Where was that? There. It was like, I know I got another tortured soul there somewhere. It's like, oh, there it is. Duh.
Knock on wood.
Yes? I have more.
I'm just gonna go quickly say hi to the transmuter here.
Ah, my favorite whale. I mean, customer.
Keep up.
Come back anytime.
Already got soul prisms, so we can go ahead here and
Got something to store? Something interesting?
yeah. I know I haven't made all these up. Well,
Mind if I make a sketch of these in my journal?
just wanted to drop them off so I could have that little bit of extra room. There we go. Make back our money, 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 money.
Ah,
This one knows the value of magical items.
No, I just want you to make me rich by buying stuff I don't need anymore, dude.
Maybe next time.
Let's go ahead and take our XP boost. Come on. Come out. There we go. We should be getting pretty close to, what's his face, the last Atlantean. Or at least I think we are. Yeah, we are. Come on. This part of me is so used to having a instantaneously ready right click that I find it a little hard. Oh, there he is. There he is. The last living Atlantean. Let's go ahead and quickly come up here to the portal and rebirth fountain, where we shall activate each, or at least activate that portal. Oh, there's the rebirth fountain. Let's go say hi here to the last living Atlantean.
Hello, human. I've been wondering how long it would take until someone finds us here. I am the sole survivor of this once great city of Atlantis, my name long forgotten. Poseidon spared me to bear witness of what has happened here, of how his rage ended our civilization. Many centuries have I existed here in solitude, unable to escape. I was once chief artificer of this place. Many a wonderful thing have I built, too wonderful. We challenged the god of the seas with ships built out of metal that could move without his winds. I've seen oceans and lands beyond your known world, where strange cultures grow. Needless to say, our city became rich, but our leaders were corrupted. Our empire became an affront to the gods, and we were finally punished for our greed. And lately it seems more trouble is brewing. Evil miscreants have come to defile the ruins of our once beautiful island. How they found their way, I do not know, but they are here. Have you come to stop them, I wonder? The Tritons, the Serpentoids, the Patamoi. A coalition of evil has claimed our once beautiful city. Their commanders bicker and squabble, yet their might is formidable. Something is uniting them, unseen and in the shadows. Its power emanates from the Temple of Poseidon at the heart of Atlantis, but nobody can get inside. All three of their leaders were there when they created the magical seal. Each leader had a part in it, so all of them may be needed to break it. Find the three leaders. Only then can you uncover the temple secrets.
Indeed, 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 indeed.
Find the three leaders.
So yeah, basically, them old Atlanteans got corrupted. That seems to be it's going back all the way to the original myths of Atlantis, by the original Greek myths about Atlantis, and what other myths that exist about Atlantis, or an Atlantis-like culture, is that in this sort of mythological setting is that this preceding society has some sort of advanced nature, advanced culture, whatever it is you want to call it, and the gods ultimately decide that because they have been corrupted or deviating from what we wanted them to be, etc. Oh, excuse me. That this advanced culture gets destroyed. And so, for me at least, I forget. Okay, we have to go that way. The way we're going, right? Oh, forgot the small chest. Yep. Killed all three of those Tritones at the same time.
Huh. You do not belong here. Nothing here is how it belongs anymore. You know, in my former life, I was a custodian of special artifacts, but the flood scattered them all to who knows where. I could find and catalog those still on the island, but many were lost to the sea. It is an impossible task, but if you happen to find any of them anywhere, it would bring me great satisfaction if you could return them. They would have washed up on the shores, but being how it advanced, they must seem to primitive civilizations. Some artifacts may have ended up in treasure vaults.
You met a native! Oh my, well, better follow their instructions, I guess. You're the vanguard of this expedition, after all. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You shouldn't let your possessions own you. Or, in other words, I think you might be a hoarder. When exploring, it is important to take a break once in a while.
Buy another one, why don't you? That'll go straight into the old slush fund.
my, you managed to find a third artifact. Could you place it exactly between the other two? No, exactly. A little more to the right. See? Now it is a new set. The returned pieces. You are very observant, thank you. Here, have a little something for your kindness. We spirits of Atlantis will always be grateful for your help.
Oh, yay!
Just please try not to make things more messy than they already are.
Yay, we got some stuff. Oh, just a sec, guys. I gotta quickly go use the restroom. BRB. I apologize for this, guys. But, yeah, I did, keep noticing that Twitch seems to be acting quite twitchy today. Yeah, like I said, at first I thought it was just going to be me. It was my end, and then when I noticed that stuff was more than just me, I was like, jeez frickin' Louise. Jeez frickin' Louise. Did I miss anything off the note? No. Come on, you silly tritones. Come here, dudes. Take that Spanish shell artifact. There we go. There we go. So if you're watching here on Twitch, I do apologize, with chatbot being offline and not being able to look straight at my laptop screen while I'm on here on my main system, that I apologize for not being able to see anybody's comments right off. I do try to take a look-see as I can. God, every time I see one of these guys, I can't help but think of this Aztaco. Aztaco? I'm not sure how you say that. But I can't help but think of the Atlantis trailer. Come on over, Tritones. I need your loot. Need your XP, too. That is the way on, obviously. Hello, dude. Wait, did I miss one of the guys? I think I have. One of the spirits. Ah! That just killed me. Jeez Louise. I think I missed one of the spirits. Or did I? Let's go take a quick look-see here. Oh wait, that must have been one of the, that was it. That was one of the, commanding dudes. Duh. Gosh, I cannot get that out of my head. The Atlantis DLC trailer. Behold, Titan Slayer. The Pillars of Hercules. Nothing further beyond. Pass these gates and know the unknown. Surely danger lurks in these undiscovered places, but the rewards will be, God, what's the line? But the rewards will be something. I don't remember what. Yeah, panic, panic. Tree can't remember what the line is. Come on. to reach you, dum-dum. I cannot get that out of my head. Hello there, Tritones. Or Tritons, whatever. Oi, shut up. Thank you. You know, that was one of my wishes, is that we could have the like the sword that the hero in the in that vid could wield, do something like that, you know. Have a, you know, a rare thing, get a rare thing, and have it to where when he puts in the one thing, that one last little thing he needs, boom, he is got this more than epic sword. I wish we could have that. Ah, here's the guy I was thinking about.
Do my eyes deceive me? A living soul in Atlantis? Could this be my blessed day? Hark, traveler! I once was a powerful and respected individual, upholding great influence over this city. But due to unfair and unfortunate unfoldings, I fell into my current state, where I am hitherto unable to execute the simplest tangible task of expelling a couple of belligerent varmints. Be so kind. Make my domain placid and eradicate these mischievous fiends from my estate. Those two misshapes of Gaia would be hard to miss. Deliver them from their somatic status.
God, this guy makes me think of me in some ways. You know how I try to be long-winded, and as V from V and Vendetta, V from Vendetta would V from Vendetta would say, verbose verbiage. Come here, lady. Come on. She sells by the seashore. It's appropriate for you guys to fall off the thing there. What tritons? All right, we're gonna have to go ahead here and I'm going to dump this guy right there. Go ahead and pick up this trident. Pick up that trident. And then we'll go and pick up those anklets. But yeah, I can't help but get that music out of my head. All right. Let's see here.
Supplies are limited.
Yeah, supplies might be limited, but gold is not in this case.
Get underway.
All your
Yes.
belongings have survived the journey intact.
No stuffing, Sherlock.
You don't have to pick up everything.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Come on, game. Come on, game. See, here's one of the baddies that we need to get rid of. Oh, I guess the guy we faced earlier was the other guy. Let's go check and make sure. Oh, got that gold. Oh, forgot a trend. Boosh.
One creature is bereft of life, you say? Oh, what an extraordinary report! And now, if you could tend to the one remaining aberration of nature, my existence could finally return to
Tranquility. Sure. I'm going backwards. Don't go backwards. Go forwards. activate that rebirth fountain. Register at it. Oh, there we go. It should be over here, it looks like. At least we have the capability of respawning a little bit closer. Should here we go. Here's the other. Oh, looks like it was a lady. Yeah, it was a lady. It's a lady Tritone. Well, let's go ahead and see our dude.
My mind is dazed. Free at last from those feral fiends. Oh, millennia of proprietary injustice have been resolved. Vigorous adversary, 1,000 thanks to thee. By Poseidon, may your wayfaring be unperilous.
Yay! Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead here and take our second break, so hopefully we won't run into any more technical difficulties for the time being, knock on wood. So yeah, go ahead and stand up, stretch, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, use the restroom, and I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, everyone. Hopefully, I have been able to get myself back up and running. But finally, it looks like I can at least get Chatbot partially up. Doesn't look like so far I've been able to get the extension on the Twitch side to activate, but it looks like that I can at least run the chat bot to where I can now don't have to worry so much about looking over to my laptop screen to see stuff. So let me go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and toggle on the main screen. Chat bot, hello. I want my thing. I want my thing. So hopefully, now that this is done, we can do our stuff. So let's go ahead and get right back over where we need to get going. Somewhere in here, I don't remember where exactly. And we need to start off the get my health recharge there. Get this ornate chest, but anyway, it's somewhere. What in the? Oh, jeez, Louise! Oh my goodness! I'm glitched out. I am glitched out. Help! Come. I'm gonna have to go ahead here and do things the hard way. Well, what I was trying to say is that for the what's it artifact, the wait, am I going the right way? Yes, I was like, I think I'm going the wrong way, and yeah, it's like, yep. For that artifact thingy clip charm we get, I was thinking we probably need to start worrying about that pretty darn soon. So hopefully we can get that stuff done. Whoa, excuse me. Excuse me. I cannot get that Stupid thing out of my head. Oh, I saw something in that pool, that puddle there. And I was like, what in the heck is that? Oh, it's the reflection of the rebirth fountain. Cannot get the darn trailer music out of my head. Running into stuff. I cannot get the music out of my head. It's one of the nice things that THQ Nordic did is for the Ragnarok expansion. The fact that they put as DLC, put in the OST, Ragnarok OST, as part of the as a free part of a DLC or something like that. I knew that they, if you had bought the game and all that jazz, you could have the music. And so that's one of the things this is I like. Come on over, boys. This has got to be one of the things we need to pick up. Jerk. Spiny shell. I was like, I saw the vile ichor. I was like, what in the heck was that other thing I just saw drop? Come here, you dudes. Oh, I got a chest. Trap chest, of course. Does it surprise me? Not at all. Now, there's one of the things we need. The Artisan's Anvil. over yonder. Come on, tree, fight. Yeah. Now things will be easier for me to watch chat. Because with only 2 screens, I can only do so much with information. That's why I've always sort of used my laptop as a 3rd screen. And that's been a benefit. I was trying to think of how do I want to phrase this. Back here for just a sec as soon as I get these Tritons finished off. There we go. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, that's right. It's I was thinking for whatever reason we need to come down this way for the stuff, and it's actually this way. Duh. I recall that it was one way it was blocked, the other was the actual way. Small chest, pop it open. Oh, hello. Come here. Silly doodad. Pile. That is got to be one of the other, I think it's like 3 or 4 things that we got to... See, this is why I don't like not having sound on, because it's a lot harder to tell when you get the, hey, dum-dum, you are on low health message. Well, it's not too much of a trip, so I'm not going to complain too much. Mr. Salamander, you have yet to learn. Wait, did I? I leveled up and I didn't, of course I didn't have my sound effects on, so I didn't hear that. Let's see, I gotta pull up my what's it list. Let's see, we're on level 2, so that means strength only. Tree feels like a dum-dum. I cannot get that music out of my head. Wish I could, but I can't. Crablins. Spare pots. That's another thing we need. Probably, just so you know, and this is while I'm thinking about it, I'll probably cut off the, go to make sure to cut off the, part of the end of, what's probably going to be part 1, because, you know, technical stuff, don't want to have to worry about people seeing, you know, game stutter, anything like that. So this is why when oh jeez, come move. Thank you. Yeah, I honestly cannot chuck anything else in, so we gotta go make a deposit in the wealth area. So yeah, I'm probably gonna I'll probably upload part 2 first, and then or at least start the upload process. I'm gonna have to download
101 Electrum coins, 102. Oh, now I've lost count.
Not my fault. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the anvil and the spare parts on me.
You are our most valued customer.
I've got Flotsam and Jetsam.
Yeah, I am gonna have to literally download the stuff from my Twitch video stuff to make sure everything's fixed. So yeah, this is part of the
That'll go
reason.
straight into the old slush fund.
See, this is why when I get my system rebuilt, go about rebuilding it. I'm gonna want at least 3 internal hard permanent storage drives. Have the SSD for the OS. Well, actually, probably 4. SSD for the OS. Decent size, probably at least 1 terabyte, maybe 2 for a storage for most other apps and all, as well as, you know, personal files and all that. A third being the large high capacity drive. For the video recordings. That, you see, currently whenever I record stuff, I record it to my external hard drive. And basically what I want to do is, instead of, you know, going and filling that, because that one is meant to be, you know, for emergency reclamation of, should I suffer a complete system crash for whatever reason, and I can't access the stuff that currently on my hard drive or any of my internal hard drives, I can at least go back and using the external, at least make a recovery. I honestly didn't need to go to make sure and go and do a recovery on you know, a backup of my data pretty darn soon. Actually, it's been a while. It's been a little bit since I last did one of those. Anywho, but yeah, with the current setup, I was like, I'm gonna want a dedicated high capacity drive for recording stuff. Let's see, which are you? Don't want you. Let's go ahead and chuck these bad boys there. Boosh. Alright, over here is our what's it person. One who's going to give us the thingamabob.
Stranger, I have seen you helping our cause. Other spirits speak highly of your deeds. But what is it you seek here? Do you wish to learn about the ancient crafts of Atlantis? If so, I could teach you, yes. But alas, I cannot touch anything. So you would have to bring the appropriate tools with you. Which ones? Well, let's see. An artisan blacksmith's anvil, of course, so you can work. A set of mechanical parts of appropriate quality, then a copper coil, and a rod of ferrophilium. That means a piece of iron that pulls other iron objects towards it. Those should be common around the district. Or at least they used to be. Well, you cannot craft anything without materials. Find them all first.
No stuffing, lady. So anywho, and then, so yeah, first SSD, OS, second, apps and data, third, recording, vid recording drive, fourth, and then the fourth would be the backup for the material on the second. That is more or less the plan. Come here, dude. And so, with all this in mind, that's why I need to really go about setting up stuff to be able to eventually be able to record. And of course, my external, I would of course relieve it of its duties, recording duties, but it would still focus as an emergency backup drive. Because I honestly would want it to have some sort of help along the way. One of the things I have done, partly based on what some of the tech guys I know, and my father has pointed this out. Oh, geez, I'm low on health. Yes, my tree dad. If you put things into a zip file, it's a lot easier to move stuff around. Files that you want to hold on to, like photos or documents, put them in a zip file, and that way, instead of taking, say, 50 gigs worth of photos and having to move them one at a time, put most of the ones you don't need, into zip files, and that way you could say get it down to say 45 gigs. If you got like 50 gigs and 20,000 photos, well, let's make it 15. So for quality's sake, 15K images and like 50 gigs. If you compress like to where you only got 25 active images, but compress it down to like 40 gigs, that saves time and trouble. So let's speak to this lady right here.
Stay your hand, human. Whatever your quarrel is with these traders, we are not here to stop you. You see, not all of us merfolk, as you name us, are aligned with the powers that be on this island. We were once Poseidon's loyal soldiers, and in fact, we opposed the Potamoi when they tried to rule alone. In the end, it was the Serpentoids who tipped the scales. One of their high priests, his name is Sequad, pretended to be on our side. But then that turbid snake betrayed us. We do not know what they paid him, but he will pay in blood. Or in case you find him first, make sure you do not let him live. We would be most thankful. We had expected that the Potamoi might start trouble, but then the Serpentoid mages suddenly turned on us at the height of the dispute. That day, those who still held faith in Poseidon lost their power, and our soldiers fell under the command of opportunistic turncoats. We should have known better than to ally ourselves with a disesteemed cult.
Yeah, well, these things happen. Let's go get that little bit of loot. Put me in a dress and call me Sally. My chatbot posted something. Yay! I will probably end stuff a little early, just a smidge, so I can make sure that I get the stuff I need to quickly edited before I have to head off to work. That spear. I wanted to be able to essentially do this. Pick it up, face those guys, just run off. So most likely, go ahead and make sure to save the final boss battle as a good start for next episode. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do, so this is why I'm thinking that it'll probably be better in the long run to go ahead and, you know, just do some stuff off camera. Not let me correct my verbiage. Let me do the we'll do the stuff of fighting the baddies, boss baddies, next episode. There we go. Tree is using his words. Wait, is this the... I think I actually forgot stuff. Dum-dum. Dum-dum! Stuff over here. Dum-dum. Yeah, well, come on, pick it up. Thank you. Here's the rods thing. Hardy Atlantean gauntlets. Hardy Atlantean gauntlets. That one's not bad. Not get that out of my head. One of those things where, you know, something's stuck in your head, and no matter what you try to do, try to think about, you know, you can't get stuff out of your brain, you know. Let's go ahead and sell off our stuff here. Well, we got, well, the spacing is good. Come on.
You're leaving me high and dry.
As is my intention. But at least you're on Atlantis, so don't complain too much, dude.
Cut and run, eh?
Exactly. Come Come on, game, do your thing. Thank you. Well, it's a good thing I went and did the thing, because I don't think it would have been able to take any of that. Come on. Oh, I forgot some of this stuff too. Dum-dum! If we can try, I want to combine the two traps. That way we don't waste time and effort, so... Silly serpent. Yep, there's the last high priest we need to go say hi to. Say hi to his minions first. Or at least the minions in this area. Love being able to bash this guy. Bash the poop out of this guy. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is to help save a trip. Help reduce the trip, actually. So we're going to do a little something like this. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. I'm gonna go head up here to register at the High District portal. There we go. That way, what we can do, essentially, is portal back. That way we can save just a smidge of running, eh? If we can do that, it'll save us a little bit of time.
Roads not taken may now be followed. It is decided.
I'm having a conflict of conscience.
Alright, portal is active, and we got the rebirth fountain done. So let's go ahead here. Head on back, take care of these two quests. Forgetting at times to check the map and see where I... Come on, go down the stairs! This is some other sort of FPS or other sort of similar RPG where you can where I can go leaping across a thing to be able to, over what's it, to be able to get stuff done.
You really killed him? Are you sure it was him? Ah, this is a great day for the Resistance. In fact, your whole endeavor here has helped us a great deal. We are in your debt, human. When the time comes to bring their cult down, we will be there to help. We are in your...
Actually, they're not gonna be there. Spoiler! How do I know? Because I know. That's why.
I see you did gather everything we need. Finally. Thank you. The coil has a bit of a patina, it seems, but should be okay. Now, let me show you a few tricks, then you should be able to follow these plans. In them is everything you need to know. I hope you can put your new knowledge to good use.
Alright, let's see. We'll have to see what we can do with that then, eh? Alright, let's go ahead and portal back. Let's go to the wilderness so we can make it the necessary deposit. Here's our stuff. Let's see what our guy here has to say. Marinos.
To be honest, I'm quite curious about the cult of snake people ever since you first encountered them in the temple on Galos. I don't know who they are, but many cultures tell of a deity in the form of a snake. Apophis in Egypt, the old legend of Iluyanka, and even the Celts and the Norse. And the one thing they all have in common is that they are an embodiment of evil. Let's just hope I'm wrong. There are exceptions to the rule, after all. Like the snakes of your Asclepios. Maybe these guys also practice healing.
I doubt that.
To be honest, I'm quite curious about the cult of snake people.
You shouldn't let your possessions own you. Or in other words, I think you might be a hoarder.
He thinks I'm a hoarder, guys.
If you don't make it back, your possessions legally belong to the caravan.
No, I can't possibly sell you that.
No, but you can buy all this and leave yourself even higher and drier. Let's go ahead and buy some more potions. There's that. There's this.
I'm pooped.
When'd you change your name, Pooped? I'm Imhotep. I'm Imhotep. So with all that's been happening, going on today, I think... geez Louise, I went back to the wrong spot. Naturally, I go for the my personal porter rather than the inner Atlantis portal. Dum-dum! Yeah. Dum-dum. So I'm thinking, guys, that we're actually here with what we've gotten here. Where we are is a good spot to go ahead and call it a day. I mean, yes, true, we can continue our journey on up. I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of exploring, just to give us that little bit of an extra edge. But I think I will just go ahead and call it a day here. Granted, with all our technical difficulties and all that, hopefully by Thursday, Twitch and Streamlabs should get their stuff done, all figured out. I'm going to hit that save. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call it the end of the stream, because that way I can get to the stuff fixed that I need to get fixed. And so at the end of since this is going to be part 2, since we had that glitch, like I said, I don't fully remember what it was. Something, it was either me accidentally stopping OBS or internet hooked up or whatever. Something would happen to where I realized, oh, stuffing, I'm not broadcast. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and edit off the last few minutes there of, the last few moments at least, of the, part what is going to become part 1, quote unquote, and that way I'll upload that, and then get of course this will get uploaded straight to YouTube. So hopefully we'll have both part 1 and part 2 of this episode just upload. Let me tell you, technology, half the time it works, the other 3/4 it doesn't. That is something of my personal experience. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and go see who is live. Let's see here. Oh, here is somebody I haven't said hi to in quite some time. Hope they're still alive. At least they're indicated they're still alive. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, somebody I haven't said hi to in a while. Let me see. Hopefully this command will work. Let me throw up the preliminary raid message. Just go ahead and copy pasta that for later. Let me make sure I've spelled it right. It's one of these complex sorts of names. Yep, there we go. There we go. We're going to be reading Pedro I always call him Pedro. It's just easy to say that rather than butchering the last name there. So yeah, go ahead and pull him up, guys. Go and select the Tree Grove has arrived to bring you shade and water. That is our standard raid call. If you're watching here on Twitch, hope you guys will join me on that raid. Please remember to hit that follow button. Please wait for me to post first once we have started the raid. I want a nice strong raid behind me. If you're watching over on YouTube, despite all the technical difficulties we've had here on Twitch today, hope you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to go ahead and check me out on the twits over at twitter.com/OsageOrange01. So let's go ahead here. We're going to get to this raid party started. I appreciate everybody who has come out. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.